Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, KKRFS Income Trust Select just filed an 8K, and it is all about dividends. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. We will break down exactly what this means for shareholders and what might be coming next. So KKRFS Income Trust Select, a company that invests in income-generating assets, has just announced a dividend. What this filing tells us is that the company's board of trustees on the 9th of July decided to pay out a monthly dividend. They are giving out $0.175 for every share of common stock that people own. This dividend will be paid out around the 27th of August, and you had to be a shareholder by the end of the day on the 31st of July to get it. Now, this is an important detail for investors. You don't just get cash, you can choose to reinvest that dividend right back into buying more shares of the company. This is often done through a dividend reinvestment plan, or DRIP as it is often called. This can be a really powerful way to grow your investment over time, especially if you believe in the company's long-term prospects. It is like automatically buying more stock without having to lift a finger, and over years, it can compound your return significantly. Think of it like planting a tree and then using some of the fruit it produces to plant more trees. This specific filing falls under other events in the 8K report. This means it is an important update, but not something that necessarily changes the company's fundamental operations overnight. It is more about communicating a key financial decision directly to investors. The company itself is incorporated in Delaware, which is a common state for businesses to choose for legal and corporate structuring reasons. And its commission file number is 814-01706, and its IRS employer identification number is 92 to 3,617,067. Their principal executive offices are located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, with the zip code 19,104. Interestingly, KKRFS Income Trust Select is identifying itself as an emerging growth company. This status is given to companies with less than a certain amount of revenue. It means they can take advantage of some regulatory benefits, like having a bit more flexibility with reporting standards for a limited time. It signals that they are likely a younger company, or one that has recently gone public and is still growing. They have also indicated that they are not using the extended transition period for new or revised financial accounting standards. This means they are choosing to adopt new accounting rules as they come out, rather than waiting for the extra time that emerging growth companies are sometimes allowed. This can signal a commitment to transparency and being on par with more established companies. While this filing is relatively straightforward, focusing on a dividend announcement, it is a good reminder of how companies communicate important financial actions to their shareholders. The decision to declare a dividend and the structure of how it is paid out is always a key data point for investors. It shows the company is generating enough income to share profits with its owners. For income-focused funds like KKRFS Income Trust Select, dividends are often the main attraction for their investors. So these announcements are critical. The dividend amount, $0.175 per share. While small in isolation, becomes significant when multiplied by the number of shares outstanding. If you own 1,000 shares, for example, that is $175 in income each month. The choice to offer reinvestment is also a positive for long-term holders, encouraging continued investment in the company. When we look at a company like this, especially one that positions itself as an income trust, the consistency and growth of dividends are paramount. While this filing only announces 1 month's dividend, investors will be watching future filings to see if this payout is maintained or increased. A steady or growing dividend is often a sign of a healthy and stable business. On the flip side, if dividend payments were to be cut or suspended, it could signal underlying business challenges. This report also includes Exhibit 104, which is the cover page interactive data file. This is a standard part of SEC filings, now making the data within the report machine readable. Think of it as an electronic tag system that helps computers understand the important numbers and information in the document. The filing is signed on behalf of KKRFS Income Trust, Select by Stephen Sifford, who holds the positions of General Counsel and Secretary. This signature confirms the authenticity of the report. What strikes me most about this filing is its directness. It is a clear communication of a dividend declaration and the terms of its payment. For investors in income trusts, this is precisely what they look for. The option for dividend reinvestment is also a strategic choice that can benefit both the company and its shareholders by fostering a more committed investor base and potentially increasing the company's capital base over time. While this isn't a report with deep financial statements to dissect, it is a vital piece of information for anyone holding or considering KKRFS Income Trust Select. The consistency and growth of these dividend payouts will be the main story to watch for this company moving forward. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded, like, comment, subscribe, and join our Discord community linked below.